So here I am in Dubrovnik, and it's the first day that I'm looking around. It is so hot. It's about 10:30 in the morning, and it's late. It's the sort of high 30s, so it's going to be about 40 degrees today. I'm sweating. I'm trying to hydrate as much as possible. I'm walking around the old city at the moment. Lots of steep steps, baking sunshine, as you can see. Look at that. And just taking it all in. Anyway, hopefully you can enjoy the show. Do you recognize it?
A sinner comes before you. Cersei of House Lannister, mother to His Grace King Tommen, widow of His Grace King Robert. She has committed the acts of falsehood and fornication. She has confessed her sins and begged for forgiveness. To demonstrate her repentance, she will cast aside all pride, all artifice, and present herself as the gods made her to you, the good people of the city. She comes before you with a solemn heart, shorn of secrets, naked before the eyes of gods and men, to make her walk of atonement.
Shame. 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 Shame.
이번 여정의 의미는 모든 아이템들이 Greyjoys. You invited the Greyjoys to King's Landing.
Not all of them.
Well, looks like all of them.
I invited Euron Greyjoy, the new king of the Iron Islands. You said yourself we needed stronger, better allies. There you are.
How are they better allies? How are they different from the Freys? They both broke their promises and murdered their former friends as soon as it suited them.
So does everyone, when it suits them. Unlike the Freys, they have ships, and they're good at killing.
They're not good at anything. I know the Ironborn. They're bitter, angry little people. All they know how to do is steal things they can't build or grow themselves.
Euron Greyjoy didn't come here for that.
No, what did he come here for then?
A queen.
Hey, where are you? Oh, right, you weren't there when I came out. I'm now up at the top.
Yo, so it's super hot. Trying to climb all around the city wall. Everyone is sweating. It's 43 degrees now. So you can only imagine how hot that is. You can see the sweat sort of dripping down my forehead. But just letting people pass. Look, the walkway is not that wide. Anyway, onwards. It is super hot. This is a ridiculous time of the day to be climbing a wall. It's about 11 a.m. and most sensible people would be climbing this between 8 and 10 a.m. Now I'm choosing to do it at 11 a.m. going on midday. Insane. Don't do that. Hello, so I was just in the Maritime Museum on the city walls. The biggest problem about walking around here is it's super hot. I have sweat running into my eyeballs right now, it's so hot. But it is a beautiful place, so come see. This is city walls. Everyone's supposed to start again. I will start again. Biggest problem with filming when there's lots of tourists, you tend to get a lot of strange looks when you're sort of pointing the camera and just sort of talking at yourself. I imagine it would be easier if you had a camera crew. Then it's sort of like it's a little bit obvious about what you're doing. This is one of the. This is a small little port in Dubrovnik. This is on the southernmost side of Dubrovnik, and wow, I've said it I've said it before, but it's so hot, but it's so beautiful here. I feel like it's like an episode of Game of Thrones or something. I know that's kind of cheesy, but it's true. There's so many little corners that have been made, that have been filmed. Anyway, let's continue with the tour.
Well struck.
Well struck, dog. Did you like that?
It was well struck, Your Grace.
I already said it was well struck.
Yes, Your Grace.
Here's a prediction. I bet we see Jon Snow here within the next year, given the fact that we now know he's a Targaryen and not a Stark. Let's see Jon Snow here. So we come to the end of the wall tour, and if you notice, parts of the wall almost very similar to what you'd think of the Great Wall of China to be looking like. Obviously not as massive as that, but there's certainly certain characteristics that you would certainly see over there. Advice, don't do this in the middle of the day. It's now midday. It takes a good 2 hours to complete the wall. I am literally 2 minutes from the end of the wall. I'm gonna go dip my head in some water. I've just poured some water all over my head. I need to just soak in some more water and have some lunch, I think. Highly recommend it though, especially if you like castles, you're a fan of the Game of Thrones, you like the Star Wars movies, because even that, I think A New Hope was, some of that was filmed here. And yeah, this is a place to see before you die. Anyway.
On the right?
Yo, so here we have the one of the many fountains that's basically all over Dubrovnik. People can fill their water canisters up with the water. Supposedly it's natural water. I don't know, I'm not convinced, but I just filled my bottle up with this water from back here, and I'm hoping it's not going to give me a stomach ache. So it's certainly refreshing to dip your head under it. I think I've dipped my head under this water tap more than 5 times today. It's super hot still. All right. Yo, so just outside the city walls, there's always going to be a lot of tour guides. I count about 30 tour guides over here, basically, all behind these trees. Tour guides over there. Reality is, if you get a good book, or you use your phone and you use the applications on the phone, you download the Wikipedia, you can basically do a tour on your own. You don't need to get these tour guides. But of course, if you're lazy, spend the 20-30 euros for a guy to show you around for an hour or so. It's going to only take you to the same places that you walking would go anyway. It's not a big place. Anyway, hopefully I haven't been too exhausted during this, but I feel wrecked. Anyway.
How are you doing?
Yo, so how do you get about when you're traveling around Europe? Well, mostly you get around by taking one of these things. And yeah, they're not so bad, comfortable way to travel. It's certainly a cheap way of traveling. And you know what? Most people on these buses are travelers and tourists like myself. So it's a pretty normal way of traveling. However, you do have to stop in places like this. It's pretty shady, eh? But it's a toilet break. You know, the temperature right now is currently 41 degrees. 41 degrees, it is hot. Look, I'm burning. Anyway, onwards. Next stop, Mostar, Bosnia.